train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. Before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check fam? Thank you guys for tuning in one more time. It is HT, the most glorious day of the week. Welcome back. And of course, links and chapters down below if you guys want to skip around to a certain subject. We got a very hot topic. And as we get into it, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, notification, all that good stuff. We're about to get it started. Hope you're having a good day because it's about to get better. Let's go.
Please fix the netcode for Street Fighter 6. Like, what are y'all doing?
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
Man, if I was with Capcom right now, I would grab y'all by the neck like this and I'd be like, fix the netcode. Fix the netcode.
Justin, get in here. And a first to 5 in Strive, what would the score be?
5-0 me.
5-0?
Yeah.
You believe that?
I believe that.
You believe 5-0?
Yeah, my flowchart too nice.
Kizzy, he said 5-0. What would the score be?
That shit would be 5-3.
5-3. Okay, thank you.
You get 3 though.
Wait, I'm gonna get the 3?
Yeah.
He don't play that. Strive is my game.
I got the it's your game?
It's my game.
No, it's not your game.
Strive is my game.
It's my game.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm about to fuck you up. Hey. Remember this fucking video right now, goddammit. We're gonna play first to 5 and tell me what the score's gonna be. Tell me the scores.
Five exercises every controller player should be doing. Number 1, thumb circles. Number 2, cup squeeze with a bias of the thumb muscle. Number 3, wrist extension roll-ups. Number 4, a thumb extension, also thumb adductor stretch. Number 5, a wrist extensor stretch.
All right, now into the first set of buttons, these set of buttons that need to be checked. This one pops off in the world of the almighty Capcom, right? You know, revolving around Street Fighter V, that is. Just when you think shit couldn't get any more complicated in the world of esports and the FGC, right? I feel like, you know, we've been looking at what Nintendo's doing to the Smash community and then looking at our own community being like, you know what, compared to that, we're doing pretty good. Until now is what some are saying, but then again, you be the judge. So Capcom Fighters tweeted this just last night saying, calling all tournament organizers. That sounds exciting, right? Almost like they're excited about the news and whatnot. Saying, check out our new community license agreement for running events with Street Fighter V Champion Edition. It covers everything you need to know in one easy reference space. And then it has, you know, apply here and the link. So of course I clicked on the link and right off the bat you realize easy reference space my ass, cause ain't shit easy about none of this.
It ain't easy.
Right here you see where it says community license, run your event with Street Fighter V, then continues down, you kind of click on your region. So of course I clicked on North America and then it breaks it down. And when I say it breaks it down, I mean it breaks it down. It is like you're signing a fucking lease contract to rent an apartment. It is like you were buying a car. It is like you are buying a house. This fucking contract is long, or I should say the details of it is long as a mug. There's so much damn like legal wordplay and like accept this, decline this, you are under our this and therefore and thus and thou. So I'm gonna like, you know, put it on the screen as we you know, unpack this and talk about it because it's a lot. So we're kind of gonna skim over it. Basically it has to do with people that are throwing tournaments or they want to, you know, throw something or trying to stream, you know, Street Fighter V during their broadcast. Right here you say it says background. Capcom appreciates the passion that our players and community members have for the game. Capcom desires to allow members of our community to run community tournaments, events as a way to enjoy the game. Okay, that sounds good, right? But until you read this part where it says under the following terms and conditions. And that's when you feel like you done opened up a chapter of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because you start reading all this verbiage. It's very hard to understand and I feel like I need to hire somebody to translate. So under license grant and so on, it goes into like using their assets, the game assets and the logo. But there's a particular way that you have to use it. Like in referencing the Street Fighter tournament, you can't just call it a Street Fighter tournament. It has to be like in association with or something like that. You can't even make the picture a certain, I mean, you have to make the picture in a certain way. I mean, you have to make the poster in a certain way. Right here in Exhibit 2, it says usage of your logo and branding, incorrect, correct. So the event, brand event has to stand out, and Street Fighter V logo has to be really small on the bottom. You're not allowed to morph the logo, you're not allowed to move the elements, and don't change the effects. Then this is like one of the big ones right here, under qualification criteria. It says in order to be qualified as an event, your community tournament event must meet the following criteria. And then of course it gives all this information, I'll put it on the screen, but one that stands out right here is saying the prize pool. The prize pool for the events must be set and clearly disclosed in advance of the event. In the event of the event rules, section 3 below, it must be under $2,000 per event. I'm gonna say that again. It must be under, your prize pool must be under $2,000 per event. A total prize within any given 12 months period must be under $10,000. The sponsorship contributions must be under $5,000 per event. The total sponsorship contributions within any given 12-month period must be under $20,000. No manufacturing or sale of merchandise products based upon the game assets are permitted. You may not charge, I think this is another one right here, you may not charge any fee to spectators to participate in the event. So I guess if it's on Twitch, you can't do a sub only? Is that what that's saying? Or is it also saying, like, you know, the offline tournaments that, you know, because spectators, you have to pay a spectator fee, right? We have to pay like $10, or I mean, not every tournament, but I've paid spectator fees. Is that also talking about offline or just online? Then it goes on to like your obligations, talking to event management, that you are solely responsible basically for everything, the cost, the organization, the expenses, everything is on you, which I guess it's always been like that in the first place. Here's another one right here, use of data. You consent that Capcom and Capcom Group companies may collect your data, including your name and email, and share this data within Capcom Group and of companies. So basically they're just gonna sell off or give your information away, which I think, am I not mistaken, that we knew they were probably doing that anyway, because, you know, everybody does that nowadays. It's some raw shit, but a lot of people do that. And it goes on to like code of conduct, where it says players will adhere to all health and safety protocols outlined by the tournament, within player agreements. Posting violations to social media will result in immediate expulsion from the event. It talks about harassment includes, but is not limited to, the threats of physical violence, insults related, gender identity, and expressions of age. And of course, right here, you can see it goes on and on and on. Here's my thing is, like, we know what threats of violence are and harassment. I mean, I would hope we do. But what is offensive statements or actions related to gender or gender identity? What is an offensive statement? Like if I just say something, or if I disagree with you and you're mad because I disagree with you. And I don't say it in a mean way, but if somebody disagrees with you and you get offended, is that like, am I banned? Like, I don't know. I think the term offensive statement is such a huge gray area, because what is an offensive statement when it comes to certain topics? And I'm not talking about in the crude sense, because I know a lot of people are thinking, well, you know, just don't be crude and don't say something like an asshole. Obviously, right? But the reason why I say the first part is because we see it on social media that everybody gets offended for everything. Like, everybody gets offended that quick. So that's all I'm trying to point out, is like, does somebody get offended automatically make it offensive? Like, even if it's a rational, logical conversation, or, you know, between two adults, I don't know, I'm spitballing. Y'all picking up what I'm throwing down, or is it still on the ground? That's just me thinking. My mind always thinks like that, because I read stuff like that and, you know, I just like, all right, there's definitely gray areas in this, but I'm like, okay. And from there, of course, the FGC done reacts, and what do you think the reaction is? It's happy! Everybody's excited, like, yeah, Capcom, let's go! No, of course, it's the exact opposite. Everybody's like, whoa, 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 what the hell is going on? And that pretty much sums it up. It's basically a bunch of comments like that, just on different levels. So the homie Isage right here posted this saying, I don't think this is going to go over too well at all. Having to be licensed and operate with restricted revenue streams as well as distribution, ouch. I see some saying, I see Bum responding saying, esports, of course. Others saying, so Capcom wants to control how big events featuring their game can get and give nothing in return. Please someone tell me why this is a good idea for literally anyone. Spaceboy comments on it as well, saying, "This is self-sabotage if I've ever seen it. I have no clue why Capcom doesn't want to succeed. Anytime they do well for themselves, they just do something outrageous like this. I really thought we moved past stuff like this." Then I see other TOs responding as well, saying, "Honestly, as a TO, this makes me lean heavily toward not running Street Fighter V ever again at the very least. Micromanagement of a small community run events by a corporate overlords who aren't providing anything but a headache in return is a bad look." Then I see the almighty Rip posting on this as well, saying, "Want to run a 4-man tourney? Apply for a license or else run weeklies? Don't you dare make 20K a year or we're coming after you for balling so hard above the poverty line. You're esports now. Companies need to protect their IP/monetize through licensing, but this isn't a good look." There you have it, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you feeling about the future of Street Fighter V streaming in Capcom and even Street Fighter 6, because if this is so close to the future of Street Fighter 6, who's to say that it's not going to also apply for that? But you know, it leaves a lot of questions, because on one hand, it could remain to be seen that, hey, guess what? It's really not that big of a deal, you know, if it's better explained like down the line or something like that. But as of right now, like we said, there's a lot of legal mumbo jumbo, and the little pieces, just the little pieces that seem to be very clear that we can pick out, is really not leaving a good taste in people's mouth, especially TOs and streamers. Now, I did see this guy right here by the name of Mathew Edwards. I believe he said that he actually has been working on this with Capcom and to reach out to him if you have any questions. So I'll put his link in the, down below in the description field. Definitely check him out. If you happen to be a TO out there and trying to throw a tournament, definitely check this man out, and hopefully he can break it down like in layman's terms, you know what I'm saying, help you out. And on that whole topic, the other question I noticed that stood out was like, okay, if you want to do over $2,000, per event or a bigger event, then you have to, process or apply for an esports license of some sort. But then that leaves it to question like, okay, well, what the hell is an esports license? Is it hard to get? Is it expensive? Then what control, after we get the license, we read what control you have over us without the license. So what control do you have over us with the license? There it is one more again. Definitely let me know how you guys are feeling. And of course, it's HT, so we gotta finish it on that HT clip. Profile on the screen, definitely check it out. I think, is it at Moxchadoll or Moxchadoll? I'm probably butchering it, but anyway, check her out. Link in the description field below. So first we'll show the character, right? Is it Summa, if I'm saying that correctly? So this is the cosplay that she's doing, and then here's her version right here. Bam, son of a bitch. This is her version, and then this is the character. But this is hers. I think this should be the new version of the character, is what I'm trying to say. This right here, this is it. This is the new version. It's good. So once again, thank you guys for all the amazing love. Please be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely be the next day, which will be Thursday morning. See y'all soon. Peace. Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe. And speaking of big old titties, happy birthday to Dr. African. It is his birthday, or it was his birthday yesterday. So if you got that man on your social media, send him a DM, send him a happy birthday. Better late than never. I don't know how old he is, but I know he's still young as shit. He looks older, he's bigger and shit like that, but he's like 13. I swear, I forget how old he is, because I always assume he's older, and then we meet up and I'm like, oh yeah, you're young. And it messes with me because I feel like I'm so much older, I should be able to beat his ass. I should be. I mean, I do. I mean, I beat his ass all the time. I can't fuck with nobody fucking with that though. He got, height and feet and muscle and strength and shit like that on me. But at the end of the day, this is what it's about right here. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's about, because I'm deadly. I'm deadly. And back to reality. What I'm trying to say is, happy birthday, Doc, man. You're definitely a brother from another mother. We love you here on Button Check. He's been a big support, big homie, and he's definitely fam. So happy birthday, Doc. We love you. And as our birthday gift to Doc, here's the titties again. Happy birthday. We'll see y'all later. Enjoy the titties.